Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCSG81 and welcome to another toy news. If this is your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. This is where you will find me doing reviews for action figures, custom heads and accessories, as well as some comparison and all sort of fun stuff. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss out any of my latest toy news. Okay, so this is I would say a new type of videos that I would like to make in the future. So this is not really a toy news. This is more like a video based on my own opinions against some of the figures that has been released, which I may or may not be getting. Yes, so I'll be talking about the SH Figuarts Iron Man Mark 7, the Scarlet Witch, as well as the I Am Iron Man Mark 85. And in the next session, all the pictures that I'll be showing to you guys are not from me because I don't have the figures. I'll be using those pictures that are from Isaac Wong again. So I would like to thank you, Isaac, for letting me to use all your pictures again for my video. Okay, so let's take a look at the Iron Man Mark 7, which is from the Avengers Assembly that you can see right now. We will take a look at the box first, okay, and the next one we'll see the inner contents of it, which looks very good. I always like the look of all the figures which is still in the packagings. And the next picture we'll take a look at the figures at the front view and the back view. Yep, and then we'll see some comparison with the Mark 7, which is the very first generation, which was released I think quite a few years ago. Yep, it just looks very similar. And then we can see the back view, which is again not much different, but there are some portion which I noticed the newer one have some kind of like a patches on it to make it looks more realism, as you can see. And then we have a closer views on the front view, and yet again we can see there are some of the something like a not so smooth kind of paint on the goldish area. And at the back view close up, again we can see there are some kind of like the patches again on the golden paint. And same goes for the tight area, we can see that patches there once again. So I'm not sure whether this is done on purpose or is actually some reflections from the camera. In the next one, we'll take a look at some of the accessory that it comes with for this Mark 7, and it is very much the same as the old one. Okay, so there's no new accessory that is coming up for this new Mark 7 as compared to the old Mark 7. It's exactly the same kind of accessories. And the next one I think is what you guys has been anticipating for, which is the I Am Iron Man Mark 85 that you can see right now. Okay, like before, we'll take a look at the box design first, and then we can see the inner box. This time of course is a lot more thicker because of the diorama that it comes with. Okay, and we take a look at the front and the back view of the figure. Okay, and then next we'll move closer on to the battle damage design that is on the torso, and I must say that it does looks very good on all the battle damage, as you can see. But there is one thing that I noticed is that the battle damage is only limited to the upper torso only. Yes, and even on the back view you can see there is quite clean. There is nothing much on the battle damage. Yep, you can see that it's quite clean on the lower torso as well as the legs. And in the next picture we can see the comparison with the clean versions on the left as well as the final battle version on the right. Okay, so the newer one is on the middle, and as you can see I think the paint is much more closer to the final battle editions. And next of course we'll take a look at the accessory that it comes with. Okay, so we have the something called the Claw Blaster Nano weapons. Yeah, you can see something like a crocodile teeth, and it just comes with a pair for both hands. And this is something new because the previous Final Battle Mark 85 doesn't comes with one. And of course it just comes with a snapping finger for the nano weapons on the right hands, okay, as well as a relaxed hand for the nano weapon. It also comes with and some sort of like an electrical effects, and this electrical effects I think somehow it only fits on the one that is having the relaxed hand. Yeah, I don't see any pictures that is connecting this electrical effects to the finger snapping pose at all. In the next picture we'll see the comparison of both the head, and I was right. Okay, it's exactly the same head that comes with the Final Battle Edition, just some bloods, and yep, that's about it. It's exactly the same old same face yeah, there's no changes there. This is the one that I think attracts us a lot, which is the diorama base that comes with it. It does looks very good. And the last one is of course the Scarlet Witch. So let's take a look at the box, and as we can see, it's again a pretty white box because it does comes with some flame effect. Yes, it's a lot bigger because of all the flame effects that you can see. Okay, then we can see the front and the back view of the figure, and a close-up of this figure up close, and it's very similar to the old one. And yes, I think some of the fans are pretty disappointed yet again because this Scarlet Witch doesn't have any cleavage at all. In the next picture, we can see some comparison of the old figure. As you can see, it looks very similar. Even at the back view, there's no changes on the color or whatsoever. It's like the exact same figure. And the next one, we can see the close-up of the faces is almost exactly the same one. And next, we'll take a look at the accessory. Okay, we have almost everything except for the flame effects that I'm going to show you. So we have this some sort of like a flowery effects that comes with the old version as well, and this one as well, it comes with it. Okay, and this is the only thing that it doesn't comes with. This is new. This is the flame effects that it comes with this time, as well as more flame effects. Okay, and I think this is the main highlight, which is the extra face with the red eyes at the middle. But as you can see, it's exactly the same face as the one on the left. Okay, so there's no changes in expression or whatsoever. They just paint the eyeball red, and it just comes with a face looking to the left, which actually comes with the old Scarlet Witch as well. Okay, I just mentioned that it doesn't have any changes in terms of the color. Why am I so sure? Because in the next picture you will see this. Okay, so it's having the head without neck accessory set, which is for the cleavages of her chest. Yeah, which I have actually did a review on this, as you can see on the top right corner right now. So Isaac actually uses the same accessory set and put on the new one, as you can see now, and it matches perfectly. Okay, so that already proved that there's no changes in terms of the clothing, because this accessory set can be used on the old one as well as the new one. In the next picture, you can see both of the Scarlet Witch. I think she actually bought two of the accessory set that you can see. He actually put on both, which looks very good with the upgrades. Okay, so as with the topic of this video, I'm trying to analyze whether do you really need to spend extra for these three web exclusive. Okay, so let's look into one by one. For Mark 7, I really don't think so, because in terms of the coloring, there's no changes or whatsoever, and the accessory is exactly the same that comes with the first Mark 7. Okay, so it's not as big different as with the previous Mark 3, whereby you can see there is really big difference there. The newer one actually looks a lot better as compared to the first one, but for this Mark 7, it doesn't really have any improvement at all. I'm not sure why. Maybe the old one is already good enough. Okay, so but a lot of you guys actually say that it actually looks much closer to the movie, which I think the previous Mark 7 as well is not that bad. So for the I Am Iron Man Mark 85, again, it's just the Iron Man Mark 85 Final Battle Edition, the same paint, just that the battle damage the upper torso, just the upper torso. Remember that, just the upper torso, and it's only at the front area, which is not very impressive to me, because I was expecting a better damage as an overall figure. And you can have a bloody Tony Stark face and a base, and also the Nano hands. Yep, that's about it. So yet again, for me, I think for those of you who already have the Mark 85 Final Battle Edition, you can just skip this one. Okay, so for the last one, which is the Scarlet Witch, again, they didn't even change much. I mean, the figure is exactly the same. They just give you one extra face, and there's even no changes on the expression of the extra face. Just painted the eyeball red and then they give you the flame effect, which is not even new. It's something that is pre-existing in the Bandai. Previously they have these flame effects. It's exactly the same. The only two flame effects which is new, I think, is the one that can be attached to her arms. Yeah, that's the only two. So again, for Scarlet Witch, if you already have the first one, I don't think you need to grab these ones. So as a conclusion, I think if you already have the previous Mark 7, the Final Battle, Mark 85, as well as the Scarlet Witch, you can just, you know, close your eyes on these 3 exclusive. But of course, if you don't have any of these before, I think this is a very good set that you can grab it now, because the previous one might already have, you know, skyrocket the price. So you can grab this new one, which I think I'm not sure whether the price is very much different between both, but I think this is a very good chance that you can grab it while you can't. So I hope you like this very simple analysis of mine. Do give me a thumbs up if you like it, and of course always feel free to leave me any comments below. If you have any further question or any other of your opinions that you would like to share with me, do drop me a notes below. Before you leave, I hope you'll check out my playlist at the top right corner, and also do browse around my channel for more interesting videos such as this one, and I'll see you again in those videos. Bye!